Hey everyone, good afternoon. Thank you so much for listening in today. I decided, after so many people have asked me what New Dawn Rising is, what it's all about, what in the world I'm up to, that it was time to officially share with all the world what I truly am up to and how you too can join the journey if you care to. I do have some notes here, so I'm going to be glancing off the camera a little bit as I read, so bear with me. It's important that I got down everything I wanted to say. So, have you ever felt that nudge, that little stirring, like deep inside, every now and then, just kind of making you question if you are on the right path for you? It's a little voice, soft, speaking to you very quietly, in love, but also one of longing. Is this all there is? Am I supposed to be here? I didn't exactly see my life being the way that it is at this point. I kind of thought there was more. I mean, I'm not totally unhappy. I just feel like something's missing. That voice. Many of you know the voice. That voice loves you, but she wants more for you too. My little voice found her way into the front of my mind through my own journey of self-discovery, and it was one that I didn't even know that I needed. But it was one that now has to be shared so others can follow. As JFK said a long time ago, a rising tide lifts all the boats. So there's much to be shared. And as you can chat with the voice inside of you, I'm the one to be on that journey with you to help you come through and see it to the end and to the beauty of it all. That's where I come in. I'm one of those people that found that she was good at all the way back in high school. I took lots of different classes just trying to figure out what I was told by my teachers and my parents and even some of my friends, what I needed to figure out way back when. For me, accounting in 11th grade was that aha. It all made sense to me right away, the debits, the credits, the balancing, the tying, all of it. I was hooked. I loved it. So that, I was certain, was my calling. I pursued it, never wavered. High school, college, CPA, the whole thing. I got good grades, I followed the path, and I stayed the course. I really loved all the different jobs I had in accounting throughout the years, for a while. See, I am the one that has a resume that looks great until you look at the dates. And then you see that I never really stuck anywhere for too long. I was actually never tenured with any company, ever. Anyway, so I figured out that I just really didn't want to work for anybody else. So I decided 10 years ago, actually, to go into solo entrepreneurship. Started my own accounting business, which I am still very proud of. It is still very successful today. I teach people how to use QuickBooks better in their businesses. Yes, I have worked for myself longer than I've worked for anybody else. So, go me. But yet there was still something missing for me. See, there's a big difference, and this is really important to really let sink in. There's a big difference between following your path based on what you're good at and following your heart to find out what your true purpose in life is. For me, what I love still most about the business that I have in accounting is how I get to serve people, how I get to help them have those own aha moments where they can see that accounting really isn't so scary after all. To me, that is huge. So I found a way to serve through teaching in accounting. In 2015, through, I thought, an unrelated turn, which wasn't, down the road, I was introduced to a health supplements company. I quickly began to feel a change in what healthy was all about, both inside and out, and I started to really want to share what I found. So I just did that naturally. I love the products. I love the idea of being able to help people feel as good as I did. So there again, I had the desire and the need to serve, and now I was able to do it in a whole new way. So that was like spot on. This is my calling. For those of you that are in direct sales, I absolutely, hands down, applaud you. It takes a lot of tenacity. It takes a comfort with getting a lot of no's and not taking it personally. And it certainly takes persistence to have long-term success in that business model. I am absolutely in awe of all those who have pursued their dreams, in this arena with great success. Ultimately, I was not one of them. I continue to be a faithful supporter of my company. I absolutely love the products. I certainly get the value of gut health and clean living. But for me, the direct sales model wasn't where I knew I was going to thrive. However, what I did get from that experience, and any of you in direct sales know all about this, was the unshakable benefits of personal development. I knew that in order to be successful in my business, I needed to get some tough skin. I heard from the start I needed to read books, I needed to listen to podcasts, I had to learn the things necessary to succeed. And so I dug in. It was exciting, and I fell in love with learning again. There really is something to be said for exercising that part of our brains that gets a little lax after years of doing the same thing over and over again. So I was hooked. And my library today, I can tell you, is full of books. My YouTube video channel is packed with saved videos of everyone that helped me now. I consider them all my virtual teachers. I am so grateful to direct sales because without it, I would not be where I am today. Here, speaking with you, but not just in my life, also in my relationships, in my accounting. I mean, there was nothing that wasn't changed through this. Not being a mom, not being a wife, a daughter, a stepmom, even now a grandmom. In all of that, I did wonderful things and I was very successful, but I didn't truly find me, 100% authentically me until now. That is priceless. My virtual teachers include women, men, motivational speakers, direct sales experts, management experts, even an incredible life coach. But they have all led me back to me and to what I have to offer this world. I found my purpose in life. I found my true calling. I am meant to serve, as I've always known deep down, as I've always migrated towards. And now I get to do it by helping you find your purpose too. For anyone familiar with the term HSP, that is me. That stands for High Sensory Processor, otherwise known as a highly sensitive person. If you haven't heard of it, that description isn't really going to make much sense to you, or that identification. But for me, it was huge. As someone who feels deeply, as someone who has a tendency to absorb other people's emotions, and who struggles with putting herself first, yes, even as an only child, that awareness has been tremendous to the journey to who I really am. I'd like to share with you where my journey has led me. Here is my heart, my purpose. Through servant leadership, to empower women to recognize their own self-worth, to increase their belief in themselves, and to open their minds to a brighter future. That is my purpose. That is my heart. I am, at my core, meant to serve. I am meant to be a leader. I have found what lights me up. She was there all the time, that still little voice, patiently waiting her turn. This is New Dawn Rising. I hope you dare to follow your heart too. Thanks so much for listening. Have a great day. Bye.